Hello friends, and welcome to my next session on decision science. Today's problem is based on simulation technique. We have a problem given to us. Modern bakery keep the stock of the popular brand cake. Previous experience indicates the daily demand as given below. So we have been given daily demand and the probability of the demand. So a demand of 0 cakes, the probability is 2% or 0.02 probability. For 10 cakes, 0.19. For 20, 0.16. For 30, 0.45. And for 40, 0.13. And finally for 50, 0.05. We are supposed to estimate average balance stock if the owner of the bakery decides to make 30 cakes every day. The random numbers which we are going to use are given as 47, 88, 15, 91, 57, 67, 11, 54, 60 and 89. To start with the solution, the first thing we are going to do is we are going to use the given probability to find the cumulative probability and use this probability to generate random number interval. Okay, so let us write the table here again. So here we have daily demand, the probability which is given to us. Now there will be two more columns which I will be adding, or rows which I will be adding, that is for cumulative probability. Okay, and the second row will be for the random number interval. Random number interval. Okay, the demands 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. The probability is 0.02, 0.19, 0.16, 0.45, 0.13 and 0.05. To begin the cumulative probability, we have to start with the same probability as above. So 0.02 plus 0.19, which will give me 0.21. 21 plus 16, that is going to give me 37. So this is 0.37. 37 plus 45 is going to give me 82. So this is 0.82. 82 plus 13 is going to give me 95. So this is 0.95. And finally 1.00. This is my cumulative probability. Now using the cumulative probability, I will generate the random number interval. The random number interval usually always starts with 0 and goes up to 1 less than this number, which is 2 here. So 1 less is 1. Okay. For the next number, I have to start with the next number will be 0 to, and it will be up to 20. That is 1 less than 21. Start with 21 up to 36. Then start with 37 up to 81. Next is 82 up to 94. And finally 95 up to 99. Fine. These are my random number interval. Now we use the given random numbers to simulate the daily demand for the next 10 days, as we have got only 10 numbers here. Okay, and also as the bakery makes 30 cakes every day, we have the simulation worksheet which we'll be writing here as like this. So we'll write the day for the first column. Okay, we have 10 days here. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, followed by the random number. The random numbers are given to us as here we can see 47, 88. So I'll write this down here. 47, 88, 15, 91, 57, 67, 11, 54, 60 and 89. The daily demand okay, which is simulated one. Okay. Now look at this value here. The random number is 47. Check the random number interval. Where does 47 lies? It lies in this column here. Okay. And what is the daily demand for this? It is 30. So write 30 here. Okay. 88 falls under which interval? It falls under this interval here, and the demand is 40 cakes. So I am going to write 40 in my next. This is 40. Then 15 will be in this column, demand is 10. 91 lies in this column here. So 40 again. 57 will lie in this column where the demand is 30. 67 is again going to lie in this column where demand is 30. 11 lies in this column where the demand is 10. 54, the demand is 30. And 60, again the demand is 30. And finally 89, the demand is 40. Okay. The next column which I will be writing is the daily balance. Now what is the daily production of cakes? They are going to make 30 cakes. So 30 minus 30 will give me 0, right? Again 30 minus 40 is going to give me 0 here. There is no balance. We are short of some cakes here. So instead of writing the negative number, put 0. Do not write the negative number. Okay. For the next one, we created 30 cakes. The demand was 10. So there is a balance of 20 cakes. Here we have higher demand. So this will be 0. 30 minus 30, 0, 0. Here the demand is less. So 30 minus 10 will give me 20 again. Then 0 here, 0 here, and this is more demand here. So there is no balance. Okay. Find out the total balance. So we have only two balances here. 20 plus 20 gives me 40. Now once we get this total balance, we are supposed to find out the average. Okay, we are supposed to find out the average for the balance, average balance stock. So from this total balance, I can write, therefore, average daily balance stock equal to total balance divided by how many days we have? 10 days. So 40 divided by 10, which gives me 4 cakes. Okay. So a very simple example of your simulation technique where we calculated the balance, average daily balance of cakes if the bakery is producing 30 cakes every day, and we have been given the probability for the daily demand using which we have solved this problem. Okay, thank you.